Hey guys, this is not a channel update. This is just my own personal update of what's going on with my life. Now, to first understand what I'm going through, I should at least tell you what I am diagnosed with. For all of my life, I've been diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome, a form of autism that makes me a bit socially awkward. You can probably tell throughout my videos if I say something that doesn't make any sense, or it's very confusing, or it just makes me look like a moron. But along with Asperger's, I have come to the conclusion that I have a severe case of clinical depression. Most people are aware that this isn't like having the blues, because most of the time having the blues goes away for a long time, for a very long time, possibly for good. With depression, it comes in and out as it pleases. It makes me feel like I'm having lonely days, or it makes me feel like I'm incredibly numb, worthless, hopeless. The point I'm trying to make with the depression is that I feel like my heart has been broken in two. I have lost motivation to do some Let's Plays for a while. And if I try to record, I have a very, very empty feeling inside. It's not because I don't want to do it. It's not that at all. It's just that what's going on in my personal life when it comes to a relationship, I am in deep pain. I am suffering very, very bad. And when it comes to trying to help myself get out of this funk, I always tend to write or watch YouTube videos. But sometimes I tend to sing. All three of those is a form of self-medication. For the writing part, I tend to use my negative emotion and turn it into art. Most psychologists and psychiatrists have recommended it highly for people who are going through depression or who are going through any type of problems with their life to turn their negative emotions into art, like poetry, painting, short stories, that kind of thing. With that, I've been writing down poetry, from haikus to sonnets to free poetry. You know, the poetry that has no rhyme. For the singing part, I tend to go to most metal that has clean vocals and just pretty much music that tends to make me smile. But even though it doesn't make me smile, along with having other things that would make me smile, like having a job, having partnership, which is explained in part 17 of Bioshock Infinite, I just don't know why I feel this way. But as for YouTube videos, when it comes to YouTube videos, only a select few that I have watched made me smile. It made me laugh. A very good example would be some of the Rooster Teeth videos, because some of it made me laugh, some of it made me smile, some of it made me chuckle. Mostly the Rage Quit videos. So I don't know if I would thank Rooster Teeth, but I would thank them individually. Gavin, Jeff, Michael, Jack, all those people from Rooster Teeth, for making hilarious content and actually making content that makes it worthwhile to get it back onto YouTube. But as I watch people that I'm familiar with, if I have to thank at least a lot of people for helping me get out of this funk that I'm in, I have to thank Nightwing 01 and his wife. Well, isn't this ironic? I'm thanking them again, but the point is, I'm thanking them because their content of them being silly and having some antics, if you call it that, they tend to make me smile and they tend to make me happy. They make me feel like it makes me feel like inside I can be silly too. And they show exactly that. Plus, I talked to Amber, or the wife of Luke, or Nightwing 1, if you want to call him that. She has also given me some advice that I'm actually taking to heart, and she actually helps me create my own advice. Plus, it shows that someone as quirky as her can at least bring some joy into someone's life. So I like to thank her especially for helping me get out of this depression or out of this funk for the most part. For other YouTube videos that I've seen, I would like to thank Proton John, Peacoll, or Patty, Nintendo Capri-Sun, and Super Genius for their Battletoads race, because I went back to watching it and I instantly started laughing. Something I thought I would never feel in the past couple of weeks. It's funny how I can go through so much pain, and yet whenever I see something like them, screaming in pain, saying a lot of profanity, and pretty much suffering through a game like Battletoads, it just makes me smile. Sadistic, it might be sadistic, but it's just hilarious whenever I see them actually doing something like that. So I thank them for it. But along with YouTube videos, I'd like to thank most of the friends that have helped me out. Trevor is one of them, and some of my personal friends, who I will name nameless, and my family and the people that hired me for their job, and the customers that I serve throughout the my work shifts. Whenever I take their money, whenever I receive their payment, and I wish them a nice day, they showed me something. They showed me that even though I can go through a major depression and I can pretend to be happy about something, at least knowing the joy of bringing some light into someone's life, but just saying having a nice day, it brings a inner feeling of satisfaction and joy. It's a really good feeling, but it's not one of those long time feelings that I would have. And the last group of people that I would like to thank is the supporters of my content, who actually stayed with me through the beginning and actually moved on, even though I did most of my new content, and for the new people that come in. Thank you for admiring my content and actually keeping me, or giving me the reason to keep doing my Let's Plays and all that. But if I want to end this video, I want to end it on a lyrical quote. A song from Sonata Arctica called Paid in Full, which is, it's right for me to hate myself right now, but finally I'm understanding me. And we'll have all new me's and you's, but first I need to learn to love me too. It means a lot whenever I hear that lyric, because I do need to understand myself, and I need to reach inside of me and see why this empty feeling inside of me is there. But I digress. If people see like multiple videos of Bioshock Infinite and they're saying you're not going to do Let's Plays anymore, why they're there, they were recorded way in advance. So, with that out the way, as I try to get myself out of this depression, thank you for listening to me, or actually taking the time to listen to what I have to say, and I hope to make more videos soon. Anyways, bye guys.